Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I know I haven't uploaded for quite some time. We have been very busy with our coursework and our exams, but we're finally free. To celebrate this, I'm doing a little video of, flying, to be honest. Gliding over the map of Just Cause 3. I'm just showing you that I'm at the highest point right now in the entire map. There's a few bits of dodgy scenery around. As you can see, the map's quite large. It's around about the same size map as Just Cause 2, although I think there's less land and more sea. It's still a very big map. I'm that small pinging dot next to where it said Montana. That's a military base I tried and failed several times to get out. It's the most secure base set with a Bavarian nuke, which is a game chemical. And the one thing that I really enjoy is the wingsuit, which I'm about to show you. This is a new feature for the game, enabling players to move around much faster around the environment. It's also quite similar in its feel to kind of gliding around with the Batsuit in the Arkham games, which I loved. Of course, physics in this game are not represented in real life. All these injuries you get are sort of a tenth of the strength, and all the explosions are 10 times the strength. But without it, the game wouldn't be very much fun, just to say. I'm going to be gliding down to the other side of that lake, showing you just how good the draw distance is. It'll become obvious in a bit that through a sniper scope that the graphics do shift around the map, around the map with you. So only the area you're in will have this 5-star graphics, and the rest will have sort of early noughties era 1-star graphics. But that saves up time and space and effort for the game, so it can concentrate on the stuff that's happening around you rather than stuff that's happening on the other side of the island that you won't need to know about. But you've got a good radius of activity around you. So the planes landed underneath me a couple of minutes ago. I just did a little show-off trick in the sky. When I get to the road, you'll see there'll be cars driving around. There's a train just to my right now, above those, well, it was above those stars. And now I'm going to do a little bit of graceful landing. And after this, I'm going to show you a bit of the chaos that you can ensure by playing as Rico. Textbook, I'd rather say so myself. So I'm just going to use a sniper rifle to show you the how the draw distance changes as you dive down from the mountain. You can see it's obvious that it's dropping in graphical quality the further away I am. But that's good. That the fact that the game decided to do that is showing that it's progressed beyond what it could be of trying to use up graphic space for stuff that's not needed. Actually, now that the radar's showing up, I'm just going to show you some collectibles on this map. This is one of them, the rebel shrines that are dotted all around. There's also buried parts for weapons and vehicles, and this is a Di Ravello tape. For those who don't know, Di Ravello is the main antagonist, and around Medici and the islands are a number of tapes that kind of chronicle his past and his rise to power.
Private Bonnet is dead. I shot him in the neck, so no words could be spoken. His vicious attack almost killed Drill Sergeant Dushku. Now, I see guilt and regret in Dushku's eyes as the medics load him into the ambulance. I held his hand firmly, telling him to stay strong. His blood mixed with Bonnet's.
as you can see, is quite a lovely chap as main antagonist. Now, on to the chaos. I'm going to show you me taking over a base, and this is quite a neat trick. You can hack the SAM launchers, which are a really nice little nifty trick, because if you try and call in a helicopter now, it's just going to get shot down. But now they call in a helicopter, and since you've hacked it, it will shoot them down instead, which is lovely. Chaos is quite fun to sow around these places. A lot of explosive elements around here. There's 4 big gas tanks right there, and there's a big sphere tank as well, which is going to be a lot of fun to blow up in a minute. And this is me noticing that there's a sniper up there that I don't really want to play with, because the snipers are actually quite dangerous in this game, and they seem to be able to hit you with deadly accuracy, because why not? Another new feature is being able to grapple 2 things together, as you did in Just Cause 2. But now you can pull them together as well, which can well, show some great explosions. The sphere tank's about to go flying upwards there, because it can. Now what's left is to kill these 2 transformers, and I've taken over the base. And time for a little victory jump. Now I'll just show you a couple more things. I talked about the train. Well, I said there was a train very briefly earlier. I'll show you the train, and I'll also show you a very nifty little Easter egg to The Simpsons. There are all these barrels scattered around, which you can blow up and gain a little bit of chaos here and there. I stayed away from the authorities. I had enough brushes with them. But the building, well, the road up ahead is actually not a road; it's a railway track for the trains that pass over and around. There is a little nifty thing. The amount of destructible environment you can do on this. Not so much buildings of towns, but you can take up the railway bridges pretty easily. For no effort at all. And watch trains plummet to their doom. But going up the train track, we'll see the scenery that you destroy regrows itself back quite quickly. And I'm about to get on a train, and I'll go back over that bridge, and you'll see that it's already reassembled itself. Yes, time with the Easter egg. As you'll notice, there are 3 very large hats on the map. If you zoom in on those, one says Oganville, one says North Haverbrook, and the other one says no, it's not that one. It is, yes, over there. The other one says Brookway. Now those 3 stations in the middle of the sea are actually just an Easter egg. Nothing. You go there, there's nothing there. But it's an Easter egg to the Simpsons episode Marge vs. Monorail, in which a monorail company comes to Springfield to build a monorail, and Marge is very opposed to it. Where they're very confident in their abilities, saying they've built other monorails in other towns around Springfield, namely Ogdenville, North Haverbrook, and the other towns. So it's a nice little nod to that, because these are technically monorail trains, there's only one track. Nice, yeah, the Easter eggs are quite nice in this game. There's also not so much connected to Lost, but the island in the top left of the map is, just like in Just Cause 2, has quite a few Lost Easter eggs on it. There's a snowman who reappears from Just Cause 2. Mr. Snowman, if those who found him in Just Cause 2 may remember him. And I've accidentally set off a little firefight between the local militia and Di Ravello's forces, and I might leave them to it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it, and it was nice to let off some steam, just blow some chaos. So, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully this summer we shall be recording more videos, hopefully together as well. So from me, Joe, in Manchester, I wish you all a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you soon.